Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Fink. Thank you for watching another video. I figured today we should start doing some math lessons at home. Moms and dads, we've been working on addition in our classroom, so figuring out what the plus sign means, what the equal sign means, and how to do addition stories quickly. The trickiest part of our addition is that we were using something called number bonds. So today I'm going to write a number math story, and we're going to use all the strategies we've learned so far in kindergarten to help solve our math addition problem. Now, it might be a little messy, but I do have this board here. It's a little smaller than our normal board, so I'm going to try and keep up writing our answers on the board. Okay, let's get started. If you're at home and you want to follow along and you have a dry erase board, a pencil, paper, markers, whatever you have, I'd love for you to write these problems out with me. If you don't and you're just enjoying watching, that's totally fine too. I'm just really happy you're still growing your brains. Okay, here's our math story. My dog Joby loves bones. But the problem is he hides them. And this is true because I was cleaning my couch a couple weeks ago and I found 7 dog bones under the pillow. 7! I'm gonna start writing that down. Then later I found 1 outside. Now, one of our strategies to solving addition problems would be to draw a picture. That way we can kind of see what it looks like so we can visualize in our brain. Now, what I tell our students is if we're drawing math pictures, we don't have to make them detailed at all. Just quick circles would be great. If you wanted to draw dog bones, totally fine too. I'm just going to draw 6 or 7 quick circles and 1 quick circle to keep up the pace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there were 7 dog bones in my couch from my dog, and then I found 1 outside. Now, whoopsies, what I could do is figure out how many bones I have all together by counting them. But that's the easiest way. Let's start with a tricky way to trick our brains. Let's make it a number bond. So a number bond, for our families out there, is 3 circles. There are 2 parts, and what we do is we learn that the parts move up their pathway into the hole. So we call it part, whole. A trick we learned is that the biggest number is almost always going to be at the top because you make 2 smaller numbers and you push them together to make a bigger number. So I see that I have 1 set over here and 1 set over here. I'm going to write the numbers in the part. You could also draw circles to represent the bones if you'd rather use pictures instead of the numbers. But numbers are the shortcut way we learned in kindergarten. So 7 is 1 part, 1 is another. What I do have here is an empty hole. I don't know how many there were all together. So if I put 7 together and 1 more up here, let's see, I could draw my circles to find out. 7 circles going up the path, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 over here. Now I have to count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so if I have 7 bones and 1 more bone, I actually have 8 dog bones altogether. What I'm going to do next to help me practice writing my math number stories is I'm going to write 2 number sentences with this. First, I'm going to draw my mystery box where my answer goes. Mystery box equals blank plus blank. Well, I know that there's 8 altogether, and my answer of what always goes together is in my mystery box. And then I remember the 2 parts are the ones that touch the plus sign, because those are the ones you put together. So 7 and 1. And now my number sentence says 8 equals 7 plus 1. In kindergarten, though, we've also been talking about doing it the other way, where the equal sign is at the end of our number sentence, and the 2 parts are at the beginning. So I could just do this. 7 plus 1 equals 8. Another math strategy to do this is you can count your fingers. Why we choose not to teach this too much is because whenever our kids go into the older grades, they're not adding 5 and 5 or 2 and 3. They're adding 15 and 22. You don't have that many fingers. So we learn fingers as our last strategy. And this is better for our smaller numbers, numbers less than 10, because you have 10 fingers. So if it's 7 plus 1, I'm going to put 7, 5 and 2, and one more. And I can count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now I know that 7 plus one more equals 8. I'll show you this one real quick. Remember, these are our two parts. It's our number bond with our part whole. And we can write our number sentences that say 8 equals 7 plus 1, whole equals part plus part, whole equals part plus part, or part plus part equals whole. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to erase my board. I'm going to write a couple math problems, and I want you guys to solve them at home. You can use your fingers, you can draw pictures, number bonds, number sentences, whatever strategy you use. I want you practicing because school has not ended just because we're at home and we're not allowed to be there. Here are some number sentences I'd like you to practice at home. If you would like, you can pause our video, write these down, figure them out, making sure that your answers are in the mystery box, and then you can show me when you're done. I also mixed up the mystery box parts just to get extra practice having our mystery box or the answer at the beginning or at the end. They both mean the same thing, you just have to make sure that you're not mixing up where the numbers go. The whole is always on the other side of the equal sign, and the two parts are always touching the plus sign because those are the ones that you push together. So they're closer and they're on the sides of the plus sign. Take a minute now, pause this, figure these problems out. While you do that, I'm going to write the answers down and you can check your work. Ta-da! I hope you did them all correctly. If you have any questions or you're confused about something or you want me to help you figure these out, I'm happy to do so. Just reach out to me on Dojo, on these comments, whatever you need. Wash your hands, guys. Stay safe. Bye.